What do you think they're nerfing?
Probably the evolve weapon might get slashed to 2 damage. Some people say it's gonna go on 3. I'm even confident it's gonna remain relevant at 2 damage. Being able to trade some shit while evolving is pretty important. It also gives you a lot of burst. I mean, it's technically 16 damage if you get all of the buffs with the 2 Horde Pillagers and the 2 weapons. Edwin might become a 4 mana. That is long overdue. Like, Edwin is literally always a turn 3 4/4 at least, and it's usually a turn 3 6/6. Like, at the least, even a turn 2. Like backstab coin Edwin GG, 6 drop on turn 2 balanced.
I think they also need to like put, I don't know, Foxy Fraud to 3 mana or something.
Maybe it's definitely quite the cheater, but if they do that, it kind of defeats the purpose of Foxy Fraud. They could touch its stats though. They might make it a 1/2.
Yeah, and make it maybe discount by 1, which
discount by 1. I mean, that's basically a worse backstab.
Yeah,
that's kind of like that. I do believe they might go a little bit more severe this time. They might really take a whack at those. Custodian, I don't know. I'm not sure they're gonna touch Custodian. I think he's in a fine spot, but the weapon is the real deal breaker there. Also the Sword Eater for Pirates, for Warrior, that thing is definitely not 4 mana value. That's a 3-drop weapon with a 4-drop minion. That's 7 mana value without any restriction. I mean, even Zealot is a 4 mana weapon with a 3 mana minion, and it has a huge restriction. And that Sword Eater is even having a fucking tribe, man. Like, what the fuck? How is that balanced?
It has no restriction, and apparently it's running rampant in Wild in Pirate Warrior.
I mean, that's fucking auto-include in any deck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the deck is. That card is always gonna get included at least once, because, you know, Highlander and shit. But
I mean, even if they like bump the cost to 5 or 6, it's still gonna see it play.
6 is a bit too much.
6 is maybe a bit.
I think they should just slash the health of that minion. I mean, what is wrong with a 2/3? A 2/3 taunt. You still get a freaking taunt, and you still get a fucking huge weapon. It's a 2-drop weapon. It's a 3-drop weapon with a 2-drop minion. What is wrong with that? 2/4 at least. But if we are going in the severe vibe, it's definitely possible for it to get slashed even further.
Judging by the last nerfs, you know, nerfing things by 1 mana seems pretty popular, so...
They were kind of weak sauce nerfs, honestly. Like, they were fine. They were good enough. I mean, Soul Demon Hunter got slashed big time. Aggro Demon Hunter is seeing barely any play nowadays, like, compared to what it was. So it was
like
enough.
4 aggros today.
Yeah, it's still a deck. I like them nerfing decks not to be unplayable, but... yeah, I think that it was kind of a fine nerf, but they should have nerfed more things there. They should have nerfed more things.
Soul did get slashed, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. I was even wanting to ask you if you want to do some of that, but we were doing pretty fine at the middle of the stream and at the end. I mean, it was kind of late to switch over to something else, so... yeah. But it's food for thought. Maybe we can do that on the next stream. If they definitely nerf Evolve, Rogue, and Warrior, Soul Demon Hunter is gonna be back at top, maybe. So, yeah, Priest should become a lot more popular, and Soul Demon Hunter is decent against Priest. Like, unless it's a very skilled Priest. In that case, they can destroy your combo when they steal your hand and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my take on the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they need to touch on Warrior, Rogue, and Shaman, and then the meta can get somewhat balanced.
Warrior, Rogue, Shaman, is that enough?
Druid is fine.
I mean, Warlock is not seeing that high win rate, but it's still pretty annoying to say the least. Like, it has all of the removal in the world, and it's pretty cheap. But I really don't know what they can touch there. Like,
they could like make that corrupt destroy.
If they do that, that's a huge nerf. Touching that with 1 mana, that's a huge nerf because you don't get to corrupt it as many times. Like, if you don't get to corrupt it with your taunt, you're basically not doing much on turn 5. You're just playing a taunt without the effect. So that would be pretty weird. Ticketus to 7 is also something I don't think they will do. Again, same reasoning. Corrupt cards going up in mana, that's a huge nerf. It's not just a nerf to mana, it's a huge nerf because it's almost impossible to trigger Ticketus in that case. But dropping him down to a 6/6, that sounds a lot more 6-drop territory, you know? Like, discarding 5 cards and having a 6/6 demon? What is wrong with that? I mean, I get it, it's a legendary, but come on, Liz, like, what are we doing here? And that card definitely has a lot of potential in the next sets, so they can even nerf it not so much that it's annoying to play against, and it's strong, but more for future card design. They might have made it that strong this set, fully knowing that they're gonna nerf it soon before the next expansion, so it falls back in power a little, so yeah.
The main designer guy said that he was writing up patch notes.
Yeah.
So they're going to announce nerfs soon, we know that.
Yeah, I actually assumed it might have happened today, because they stopped doing it exactly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now they do it whenever, honestly, and the nerfs are way overdue.
Oh yeah,
we should have seen some already. I mean, the nerfs were late when they announced the first nerfs. When they nerfed Soul Demon Hunter and Highlander Hunter and whatever, Shaman and Rogue was already all over the meta. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Even a 10-year-old knew it was long overdue to nerf those as well. But yeah, let's give Shaman some time to play, you know. Maybe I'm gonna use this as a video for tomorrow discussion with you and whatnot. It turned out a decent discussion all in all.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like and a subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, see you in the next stream or video.